If you wanna know, watch Thaddeus. If you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus. He will let you know, yeah, yeah. Watch Thaddeus. It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
Absolutely, positively not. And good Wednesday evening to you, and welcome again to still the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the rawest, now totally uncensored, unpolitically correct television talk show anywhere in the country. Thank you again for joining me here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. This is a brand new forum for me. I've created other forums and been quite successful at them, so here we are, and I was put into the position where I had to do this, and I had to do this on my own. It's just what it is. I explained why on yesterday, and there is no need to consistently, on a daily basis, to keep beating that same old dead horse. But I am excited about this new media venture for me. I've created radio programs, I've created television programs, and now I'm creating my own network, Cussing Pastor TV.com network. And how this is going to work. This can be seen on your televisions as well. You can take it from your phone automatically to your television screens. And tomorrow, Dale is going to cut a demo video. Let Dale do it instead of me. And because Dale can explain it better than me. So to tell you exactly how you can do it. Thanks to all of you, about 20 of you today, as I look over here, have signed up, including Miss Doris McLean. Miss McLean, how are you doing? She's the widow of a very good friend of mine, George McLean, the owner of McLean Motors. Thank you so much, Miss McLean. Your son-in-law, Turk, called me earlier this evening. Your granddaughter, everybody's calling me. Carlos even called me from down to the car lot, wanting to make sure that you got in. And each and every one of you, you need to go ahead on and do whatever it is that you're going to do. As of Friday night, this will be the last show on Friday night that this airs on Facebook. The only thing that you'll get Monday night on Facebook is a reminder that you should have gotten your subscription, or you need to go ahead on and get your subscription. It will not air again on Instagram, neither on YouTube. It will show on the YouTube channel of Cussing Pastor. You will not be able to get me free anymore. Now, let me say this to those of you who are hopping over them little $5. If you don't want to be a part of growth, and if you don't want to see a black man make it, and $5 is an issue with you, shit, fuck you. Okay, that's my sentiments to you, man. I'm not going to go back and forth with anybody over $5. I don't have $5 conversations. Okay, we've made this app as simplistic as possible. And see, Dale's patience some days is better than mine. I started when I was on the radio this morning at 6 o'clock. There was somebody that just kept going on and on and on and on. And Dale, who monitors my radio show from home, telling me, back up off the mic, you're too close to making all that other shit, was going back and forth with somebody about, what was her name, Charlene, baby, and then we found out you hadn't paid your $5. Okay. Nothing is free, baby. Nothing is free. And y'all don't mind paying the white peoples, okay? Y'all pay Comcast hundreds of dollars a month, and then you want to complain to me about $5. Then you don't want no errors for your $5 either. This is something brand new for Dale. Dale is not a television or broadcasting person. Dale's first time at a radio station or a TV station, hell, even into the morgue at a funeral home, was around me. We are trying to put something together that is totally revolutionary. TV as we know it, will not be the same in the next 5 or 10 years. Television as we know it, in fact, it's changing right now. Television will no longer be the same because most people spend more time on their telephones and their instruments and their pads than they do watching a TV. I've made it possible where not only can you watch me on your mobile device, on your app, you're also able to take this very same app and put it on television. I'm looking over here right now. In fact, let me turn it so that you can see that it will go on the big screen as well. Yeah. So I want you to know that this goes on your television as well. You can see it right there on my TV here in my office here at the church. This is where my studios are now, here at the new location of the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. And what is amazing to me, that so many of the baby boomers, people from I was a part of that baby boomers age, is that they're getting the way to do this even quicker than some of you young dumbass folk. But Dale will not. Somebody was going back and forth with Dale all day, and I ain't gonna call your name, baby. Then Dale was going to do a video with you. Video, what you call them things you do on the phone? Huh? FaceTime. She was gonna do one of them FaceTimes with you, and then your ass gonna say you wasn't looking good. Baby, you wasn't looking good before it was time to do it. Wasn't nobody but you and Dale, you trying to get some information. So, it wasn't like you was talking to me, and I wouldn't give a shit. But, we're trying to put together something that is very, very, very revolutionary. $5 a month or $50 for the year should not be an issue. And if it is, I don't want your broke ass around me nowhere. Now I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. If you don't see the need for information, entertainment by a black man, but you consistently want to pay the white man and you have no issue, you have no problem, then that's where you need to be. Many of you have been paying Comcast all of these years, especially the last going into my 8th year on television. You've been doing that because you wanted to watch the Thaddeus Matthews show. Well, it's totally uncut now. I don't have to be, some things I couldn't say on the TV. At least I wasn't supposed to say them. Every now and then, words like motherfucker would slip out. But now I can say motherfucker. I can talk to all of you dumb motherfuckers. All of you motherfuckers who think that because white folk call you their friend that you have been accepted. So, and let me share something with you. In this business, and I found out that it was the white man in this business that gave me the break. No longer, my show just became on SVP, and I just be honest, and I ain't got no lie to tell. It became the last month, since March the 1st, had become totally irrelevant. I got to the place I hated to do that particular show on SVP. I wouldn't even go to the studios because a tape show, by me taping the show today, may not be seen for 3 or 4 days. By the time it hit the airways, it's 3 days old. My audience, and I've been in broadcasting for nearly 40 years, know that I'm on top of issues, and I'm going to discuss stuff that is relevant, and and then I find out you don't lie to me that Comcast no longer wanted to do live shows, and that's a lie. It's a lie from the very pits of hell. I talked with Atlanta after I saw Gerald Stewart doing his show on Saturday night and giving all of the correct times, and there's no way that when you are taping a show that you can give all of the correct times. It's 9:51. I said, well, damn, I looked at it. Sure the fuck is 9:51. You can't do that doing a taped show. So I called Atlanta, the corporate office, the regional office. Then I called Gerald. I said, man, you lie. Yes. So you just lied to me. You didn't want to pay the money, but you consistently want me to pay $6,000 a month for a deal that started off at $3,500, but because you thought there was nowhere else that I could go, there was nothing else I could do. Well, damn, let's fuck that. See, we don't even need no grease, no lard, no butter, nothing. We don't even spit on it. We just gonna fuck him raw. Well, what you did was to create my creative juice. You turned my creative juices on and figured out that I had to do this a very different way, and it's going to catch on. We've had over 1,000 people thus far to come on board. Now, as of Friday, that will be the last show that you'll be able to get. And let me share something else. We found a lady on YouTube that her whole thing on YouTube was me. She had over 300 of my videos, my tapes, and things of that nature on her page. Well, you will not be able to share anything from Cussing Pastor TV.com. You got to be a member. I'm going to put up things on that I can't put up on Facebook, because they put me in Facebook jail. I'll be out next week, and y'all will come and find something. But just like you have made Mark Zuckerberg a multi-billionaire, it wasn't just the white folk, because many of you can't stay away from your phone and stay away from Facebook. He makes his money off of all of those people that you see advertising. They pay millions and thousands of dollars to be there. So that's what my goals. I always got millionaire dreams and desires. I don't have them. That's the reason I don't get upset with y'all about them $5. I told Dale this one, quit talking to that crazy motherfucker. If she ain't got $5, what the fuck we talking with her about? We trying to make thousands of dollars and build something, and you gonna have a conversation with a motherfucker with $5? If a motherfucker ain't got $5, fuck you. Okay, what the hell we talking about? You're not going to comprehend what I'm talking about when I start talking about economics and building things in the black community. If you ain't got $5, damn, you ain't going to understand. And look, with your card, please make sure you got $5 on your card, because we use a third party. I don't see none of your credit information. It goes through the company that we use, that we're marketing through, and they send me my little dollars, and then I look at today, and there was a couple of people, bless your hearts, that your bank said, and I ain't gonna call your names, babies, because Dale just looked at me like I was crazy. I'm trying to find how it reads when you decline. It'll come back. It says when you decline, payment was declined by the customer's bank because their card failed verification. Follow up with the customer about the order. So I'm gonna follow up with you personally. I don't even want Dale to have to worry with them little $5 issues, So we will do just that. But you need to go ahead on and get your subscription. It's only $5 per month or $50 per year. Go to, and here's the thing I want you to do. Don't go through the link that you see on Facebook, because whenever you come back to the page, you're going to have to go through Facebook. And Dale has tried to tell y'all nicely that, okay? But some of y'all don't comprehend. Some of y'all kindergarten dropouts, y'all don't comprehend that. So just go to www.cussingpastortv.com and sign up, and let's get on board and let's get this thing to going, because I'm going to make it work. I don't believe in failure. I don't believe. Then when my juices get to flowing, and I'm talking about my creative juices, when my creative juices get to flowing, and Dale says I have the AHDC, what you call it?
ADHD.
ADHD, whatever that damn word is. I got it. I got to stay busy. I'm always on a plan. I always got a plan for success. And as we are in this pandemic, as it is called, we've got to come up with a plan B. We cannot sit around and mope and complain. We've got to come up with a plan B for success. And that's what I'm going to talk about Sunday morning. Yes, I will be preaching Sunday morning on Easter Sunday morning. He arose from the dead. You remember that one? He arose from the dead. He arose from the dead, and the Lord shall bear my spirit some. Sister Mary, she came running to roll a stone away. I done went back 60 years. Sister Mary, she came running to roll the stone away. Sister Mary, she came running to roll the stone away, and the Lord shall bear my spirit home. Yeah, I just went back 63 years, and the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, 114 Henry, under the leadership of Reverend Dr. E.L. Slay. And I have my little suit on. My auntie Molly B. Matthews, that raised me, I have my little suit on, and I had my little hard bottom shoes. What was it called? Buster Browns. I come up there and do my little bow. That would give me them long Easter speech, because I was one of them children that I could read. Okay, I could comprehend. On this Easter day. Then I do my little thing again, and hey, he's so smart. I wouldn't miss a word, wouldn't miss a beat. But that's been a long time and many speeches ago. 114 Henry Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church. Boy, so many memories up there on that hill. I know Miss Lucille's watching. That's where I first met George Wainwright, Miss Lucille, some many years and years ago. All right, let's get into the show for today, and I will probably open up the phone lines on today. The coronavirus and what is going on in this country and in this world. And several weeks ago, I mentioned that it was my feeling that this new strand of the coronavirus has been around, but we got a new strand that it was manufactured somewhere. And it was manufactured for biochemical warfare. That was just my opinion. And that in the laboratory where it was designed, that it got out. And the reason that we're having all the issues that we're having in this country is because the chemical got out of the laboratory. Was it intentional? I can't say that it was. And then I can't say that it was not. But when the news broke this morning that blacks are more susceptible to this, and that blacks were dying at a higher rate than anyone else, my conspiracy theoretic, boy, make me up one then, mind just started. I started to thinking, and I can't say that what I'm saying is factual, but I think that it's worth looking at and listening to. This government of the United States of America has had a plan and had a project of depopulating the black community for years. Yes, the white slave masters went across the waters to the Ivory Coast of Africa on the slave ship, the good ship Jesus. Check your history, you'll find that the first slave ship was entitled the good ship Jesus. There's a whole nother thing I could give you on that, but I ain't gonna go there yet tonight. And our people in Africa, our chiefs, sold us into slavery. We were not stolen, but our chiefs, our leaders, sold us because white folk came with trinkets. And when the white man came with his trinkets, his gold, his whatever it was that he gave to our chiefs. Our chief said, "That niggas is, get them. Take the niggas home." And we find that even in this age, our leadership, our politicians, they still sell us. See, we get our teachers that will teach us that the white man came and stole us. No. The white man came and did what the white man has been doing for years. He manipulated the black leadership and made promises to the black leadership, and the black leadership, not giving a fuck about the people in the community, allowed themselves to be manipulated by the white man and then come and manipulate the black folk in the community. Oh, I wish I could get a witness in this house somewhere tonight. Yeah. Still goes on. The white man, after he brought the black man over on slave ships and used him for the purpose of free labor for several hundred years, indoctrinating him with his religion, his beliefs. Too many of you niggas here now. Too many of them. So let's depopulate. Let's get rid of the Negro. See, before you say that my idea that this coronavirus, the idea that it could be depopulation, before you started saying, Thaddeus, you crazy, that's idiotic what you're saying. Look at the history. We can go all the way back to 1939. There was a program that was called the Nigger Project. The Nigger Project. The Nigger Project? Yeah, the Nigger Project. It was initiated 1939 by Margaret Sanger. You do know that that program still exists today under the name of Planned Parenthood. It was a collaborative effort between the American Birth Control League and Sanger's Birth Control Clinical Research Bureau. For a eugenist, it wasn't controversial. It was integral to the implementation of eugenics to eliminate the unfit. Eugenics is a science that deals with the improvement, as by control of human mating, of hereditary qualities of a race or breed. Negative eugenics focus on preventing the birth of those it considered inferior or unfit. This was the foundation of Margaret Sanger's birth control policy and advocated throughout her writing, speeches, and her periodicals, including Pivot of Civilization, Plan for Peace, and countless birth control review articles. The Nigger Project was but a preview to what eugenists wanted to implement on a larger scale. Eugenists believed the entirety of the black population were intellectually and racially inferior. With the help of elite and famous African Americans, Mary McLeod Bethune W.E.B. Du Bois and Reverend Adam Clayton Powell Sr. The Negro Project, or the Nigger Project, was able to be sold as a false solution to poverty and high birth rates. With the help of Planned Parenthood, more black babies are aborted than born alive. This government allowed that to happen. Let me take you further in the history of this country. Google the Nigger Project, but then I want you to Google the Kissinger Report. Kissinger. The primary purpose of U.S. government population control efforts is to maintain access to the mineral resources of less developed countries. According to the Kissinger Report, elements of the implementation of government population control programs could include the legalization of abortion, financial incentives for countries to increase their abortion, sterilization, and contraceptive use rates, indoctrination of children, and mandatory population control and coercion of other forms such as withholding disaster and food aid unless an LDC implement population control program. The Kissinger Report also specifically declared that the United States was to cover up government population control activities and avoid charges of imperialism by inducing the United Nations and various non-governmental organizations, specifically the Pathfinders Fund, the International Planned Parenthood Foundation, and the Population Council, to do its dirty work. Now, that's just two instances of the government getting involved in the depopulation of black folk. I've also said when we deal with this coronavirus that there is the hope that a vaccine will come forth, and that this vaccine is given to people across this country, specifically black folk. And I say this: I don't take no vaccines that the government gives. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not going to take anything that the government says is good for me. They was giving out the flu shot, and folks still getting the flu. Was it about the flu, or was it about something else? And one of the reasons that I would shy away from the government giving any vaccines goes back to the Tuskegee experience, the infamous syphilis study, known officially as the Tuskegee study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male. The study began in 1932, at a time when there was no real treatment for syphilis. After being recruited by the promise of free medical care, 600 black men originally were enrolled in the project. The participants were primarily sharecroppers, and many had never before even visited a doctor. Doctors from the U.S. Public Health Service, which was running the study, informed the participants, 399 men with latent syphilis and a control group of 201 others who were free of the disease, they were being treated for bad blood, a term commonly used in the area at the time to refer to a variety of ailments. The men were monitored by health workers, but only given placebos such as aspirin and mineral supplements. Despite the fact penicillin became the recommended treatment for syphilis in 1947, PHS researchers convinced local physicians in Macon County not to treat the participants, and research was done at the Tuskegee Institute, now called Tuskegee University, the school which was founded in 1881 with Booker T. Washington as its first teacher. In order to track the disease full progression, researchers provided no effective care as the men died, went blind or insane, or experienced other severe health problems due to their untreated syphilis. In the mid-1960s, a PHS venereal disease investigator in San Francisco by the name of Peter Broxson found out about the Tuskegee study and expressed his concern to his superiors that it was unethical. In response, PHS officials formed a committee to review the study, but ultimately opted to continue it with the goal of tracking the participants until all had died. Autopsies were performed and the project data could be analyzed. As a result, Broxson leaked the story to a reporter friend who passed it on to a fellow reporter, Gene Helder of the Associated Press. Helder broke the story in July of 1972, prompting public outrage and forcing the study to shut down. 1972. By the time 28 participants had perished from syphilis, 100 more had passed away from related complications, and at least 40 spouses had been diagnosed with it, and the disease had been passed to 19 children at birth. In 1973, Congress held hearings on the Tuskegee experiments, and the following year, the study's surviving participants, along with the heirs of those who died, received a $10 million out-of-court settlement. Additionally, new guidelines were issued to protect human subjects in the U.S. government-funded research projects. Now, with the history of this country, is it inconceivable that what we're going through with the coronavirus, and yes, it's real, it's out there, people are dying, people are getting sick, is it unreal to say that the government, this government, has had something to do with it? And I would like to hear your opinion tonight, and I'm going to open up the phone lines shortly. This president was well aware, he was informed last year. There are reports that go all the way back to November of last year. Is this president playing politics? Bernie Sanders got out of the presidential race today, and I don't really think it makes much difference. Many blacks will vote for the lesser of two evils. Joe Biden has not given black America a reason to vote other than the reason we don't want to support Trump. He's given no agenda to black folk. No. But I predict Donald Trump will be president for 4 more years. We're going to get ready for commercials. We're going to do this thing and we're there with these commercials. And I'd like to talk to you. I'm going to open up the phone lines in just a little bit and give you the opportunity from those of you all around the country to give your view on this. Again, you need to go to Cussing Pastor TV.com and subscribe. It's only $5 a month or $50 a year. You need somebody like me to keep on telling it like it is. I'm unbossed and unbought, and I'm going to tell it just the way that it is. All right, Dale, let's try these commercials tonight, and we'll be back with more conversation here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show.
Accidents happen to everyone at any time. You need someone you can trust to be discreet. You need Clark Bail Bond Company. For over 20 years, Clark Bail Bond Company has helped our clients get back to their daily lives with as little disruption as possible. We'll treat you with the respect and dignity you deserve.
Clark Bail Bond Company, where everybody is somebody. Now with the second location serving Somerville, Oakland, Tipton, and Lauderdale counties.
Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447. For the last 6 years, I've been telling you about the leading place to find your furniture. I'm talking about whether you want one piece of furniture or a house full of furniture. That place is still the same. It's Sherrod's Furniture, located in North Memphis at 3666 North Watkins, where you can get a complete living room set starting at $499, a complete bedroom suite starting at $599. Dining room suits $199, and if you mention me and say, look, I want the Fatty Bear special, you will get an additional discount. They've got lamps, they've got furniture, they've got rugs, they've got all of your home decor. Financing is available. You heard me right. Financing is available. So for whatever your furniture need happens to be, go to Sherrod's Furniture, 3666 North Watkins, or give them a call at 901-590-2374.
Welcome to Sherrod's.
Capabilities of doing TV. We have the capabilities of doing commercials, and Dale worked all day. We had an audio problem last night with the commercials, so Dale came in and fixed it. Dale did what she does. You need to go ahead on now, because I kid you not, as of Friday, it will be the last time that you will be able to watch this show without a subscription. Okay? I ain't gonna give you my $5. Then damn it, don't. Okay? But not only will you not be able to see it, hell, I'll probably delete you from all of the media pages. Yeah, you be stupid enough to say that if you want to. And I'll block you from all access to anything that I do. And those of you on Instagram, you need to come on. Selena, I think you've already taken care of it. But I'm waiting for the rest of you, because as should Dudu's thing, you will not be on here Monday night. Okay? What do you think? What do you think about this issue? What are your real thoughts on the coronavirus? How long do you think this is going to go on? The whole country is on shutdown. You can't even go to church. As I stated last night, I was one of the 16 churches that they spoke of the other night, yesterday in the press conference. Was it Monday? Whatever day it was, in the press conference. We held church on last Sunday. Gonna hold church this Sunday. I'll do my 10, or however. But you're not gonna tell me I can't have church. Well, you endangering the people. God damn it, ain't your ass in danger when your ass go to Walmart? When you go to Kroger's? When your ass go to the warehouse? When y'all going wherever you're going? Are you not in danger? Then I saw somebody so dumb today. I was looking at somebody's post, and they were talking about this person that put up a picture that showed Home Depot, showed Kroger's, then they said you can go here and you can go here. Then they showed the church parking lot empty. Both of these places parking lots were free, but you can't go to church. And then I get some. You real smart motherfuckers. Y'all get on my nerve. You done pass to the 6th grade, and now you the smartest motherfucker in the world, on the planet. That ain't no gathering. When you go to Kroger's and go to Home Depot, that ain't no gathering. Well, what the fuck you think it is? When you're gathering on the lot, And if this thing is airborne and everybody's sneezing and hey, how you doing? What do you think it is? Okay? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Grocery store had Kroger's here, and I think they're doing it nationally. Kroger's had to go to the point where hell they got to limit y'all in the damn store. Let me give you a warning also. You got some good Negroes that's passing out masks at the door. They're coming knocking on your door with masks. They're giving away masks. You opening up your door and you're letting these folk in your house. They're there to rob you, baby. Some of the masks have been stated to have chloroform on. Knock your ass out when you put it on. Try it on, see if it fit. Knock your ass out. They come on your house and steal your shit. If you want your mask, go get you a mask. Pay for your own mask. Okay? Because folk are still robbing. Because they can't rob the bank no more. Right now you can't rob the bank because the bank won't even let you in the door. So you can't put on your mask and go rob the bank. But, you know, I tell people when they come up approaching me and talking to me, and you got that mask on, I say, I need to see your damn face. And I'm sorry, I need to see your damn. Don't talk to me with that damn mask on. Okay? No. Don't, please, Don't talk to me with the mask on. I told the man from the health department, he was saying, I need to see what you look like. Now I'm talking to you, and we talking business, and you got your damn face covered. My face ain't covered. I need to see who the hell you are. All right. What do you think about what we're talking about? And I see some of y'all in the comments, y'all want to talk about, y'all talking about politics and things of that nature. Y'all want to talk about Joe Biden. I'm not impressed by Joe Biden. I'm not. That's just me. All right, I will open up the phone lines and I'll talk to you from wherever you are. Area code 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. What's your real thoughts on the coronavirus? How long do you think that it will last? Then I also want to know, have y'all started getting your little stimulus checks? And how excited are you over this $1,200 that the government is going to give you? Okay. How excited are you over $1,200? What's your plan when the $1,200 is gone? What's your plan before you get it? I hear all of this conversation also about the FG, 5G, 4G, whatever it is, cell towers, and I don't know what that hype is all about. I don't even know where that one was, that rumor of that's what the cost. I don't know where that particular rumor even started. So again, I'd like to hear your view. 901-231-9239. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this? Somebody's saying if a person is waiting on $1,200, they pretty much don't have a plan. Yeah, that's the reason my plan had to change when I saw that in that first week how much money I lost from what I normally make in business. I said, hell, I got to come up with something else. Let's go to New York City.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
What's up, Daddy?
Fine, sir. Go ahead.
Well, I'm calling from New York. I'm calling regarding the discussion of is the government targeting people of color. People of color have always been the target in this country, as proven by this country's policy. Now, relative to this specific issue, what are we going to do, and what can we do is the point. And the point I want to present is that people of color can protect themselves and shield themselves better from things like this by using the information available and changing our diets and changing our lifestyles and healing ourselves with food, healing food.
Sir, well, wait a minute. That sounds good, but how are we? See, the problem right now is economics. You know, you can eat all you want to eat, but how is that going to fester you?
That's an excuse. People of color, our communities are more susceptible because we have preconditions. We have high blood pressure, diabetes, emphysema, COPD, due to lifestyle. That even for low-income people, there is information available that can change your lifestyle to where you are healthier.
But sir, the coronavirus is here right now. You know, and our people that have these issues, and there's some white folks that got those very same issues.
But there are natural ways to heal even the coronavirus.
Okay, but how is that? How right now, in the midst of where we are right now, changing my diet right now is not going to save me or help me. It's not going to help folks right now.
Can I tell you how it will?
Yeah, tell me real quick.
Okay, first of all, fasting is an easy way to give your immune system a boost. That's one way you can immediately boost your immune system. 2, you can immediately stop eating processed foods and inject immediately more leafy vegetables in your diet, which are very inexpensive. For example, if you go inside Walmart right now, all the toilet paper is gone, but all the produce is available because people don't. The American diet doesn't focus on it. See, the information is out there, and our people, melanated people, have a history of healing.
Instagram, I'm gonna bring it back up.
If you dive into the information, but I'm half Caribbean, half Southern. My Caribbean side still
wait a minute. You have what?
Caribbean and half Southern.
Okay.
Half my family's from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and my father's from Trinidad. The point I'm making is my Trinidadian side culturally still has a connection to Africa and still has a connection to the healing culture of our people. Whereas my southern side, we're still eating like slaves. We still eating from the rooter to the tutor. We still frying everything, and there is information available. White people have gone back to nature.
Sir, but I want you to tell. Wait a minute. Tell me right now. Tell me in 1 minute. Tell me how right now, in the midst of all that we're going through right now.
I just gave you 2.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. That ain't finna put no jobs out. Okay. So you can give me all that eating shit and changing your diet and all of that. It's some white folk in some bad health too. Okay. And yes, we should eat better. But by the same token, economically, see, what we're facing right now is a recession. In fact, we're going to go beyond, excuse me, the recession to a depression. So, me not eating no pig right now, how is it going to put some money in my pocket? code 901-231-9239. Let's go to Orlando, Florida.
Dorothy Frazier. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Go ahead, man.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm great, baby.
I was going to let you know that, well, do I have to turn my TV down?
Yeah, please do.
Oh, okay. I was just saying that,
You ain't cut it down yet, baby. Baby, cut it down. Cut it all the way down. Bless your
Okay,
heart.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't know. Wait a minute. I turned it off.
That'll be great, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was a nurse back in the days when E. coli came out back in the days. And I want to let you know that when I was a nurse at the time, by me being a black woman, I had a choice to make something dealing with the older and the young. And I had to unplug the older ones because I had to save the young.
Whoa, baby. Hold on a minute. You had to unplug them from what?
Well, when the virus came out at the time, you remember back in the days in 1917, 1918.
No, baby, I don't remember that. I'm an old motherfucker, but I wasn't around in 1917.
My mother's mother were at the time, during that time, okay? And it went to generation as I became a nurse. Only thing I'm saying is the same outbreak is coming out today.
But I'm trying to find out, baby, who it was you was unplugging.
Yes, we didn't have a choice at the time because back then we had so many bodies coming in.
What?
And we didn't have
wait a
any
minute,
choice.
baby. Wait a minute, because you got me fucking confused. What year was this?
Okay, this was during the time of Obama was president. I refuse to say my name right now is because I do not want to get in trouble.
Don't nobody know you.
The only thing I know is it's like it's a recycle all over again.
What was? Wait a minute, baby. You talking about Obama? What was the sickness?
Please don't get me in trouble.
Well, baby, hell, you called. Goddamn. What was the sickness?
What I said about Obama, what I mean is, when I was a nurse back in the day, I was 21, 22 years old. I'm 52 years old now, okay? What I'm saying is, when I was a nurse back then, only thing I'm saying is that we had a choice to make.
But I'm trying to find out. Wait a minute, baby. Ma'am, I'm trying to find out. Hush, baby. I'm trying to find out what was the sickness that you was unplugging the damn folk for. You killing the damn folk, wasn't you?
Yes.
Why was you killing the people?
I'm not going to say we. Okay, at the time, I'm not saying
what was the people? Wait a minute. What was the people in the hospital for?
Okay, they had black people who had diabetes, heart disease. They had everything in the book, especially Chicago, Illinois, Philadelphia, Louisiana. It's just like a circle all over again. They just intentionally.
Wait a minute, baby. You got me so fucking confused. Where were you the nurse at? What city was you a nurse in?
Chicago.
And you unplugging the folk from the ventilator?
Because they told us to.
They told you to kill the people?
Yes.
How many people you killed?
Don't say how many people that I've killed. I didn't have a choice. I had to pick the young.
Yes, you did have a choice. God damn it. You could have left them people. You could have left them damn people plugged up.
We couldn't because it was too many at the time. We couldn't do that.
So y'all asking, wait a minute. So y'all asking to play God.
Tell me, sweetheart. We had to protect the young. That is why.
Fuck the goddamn young. Wait. God damn it, wait.
Born in the millennium. How you think they still living today?
So wait no goddamn nurse. You was a goddamn CNA.
1917, 1918. Okay? Okay. You know what? The coronavirus been out since years ago, over 12 years ago. The scientists told the Chinamen that was going to happen. And guess what? It's another disease that's out there in China, come from rodents, which is rats. And it's another disease that's out there that's in China, come from chickens, and it's going to come out any day now.
Now, goddamn, wait a minute, goddamn it. So now, goddamn it, hush! Shit! Crazy motherfucker, hush!
Stop hollering at me.
What happened, hush? I'm trying to, wait, so now you're saying it's a disease gonna come out in the damn chickens.
Yes, it has.
Where you get your information from?
Well, I tell you what, call me without this going on right about now. You have my number.
No, I don't have your number. I don't even want to remember your number. Wait a minute, ma'am, where you getting your information from?
I told you to call me offline.
Baby, I ain't gonna call you. You crazy as a motherfucker. You crazy again.
You have my number.
Baby, I ain't gonna call your ass. Crazy is contagious. It's like that damn coronas. Your ass crazy, lady. Ma'am, you crazy. You crazy. You out.
It's a new disease in China today. It was a Chinaman was on a bus, okay, after the coronavirus. Okay, are you listening to me? He died on the bus, okay? And it come from a rodent, a rat. They hiding it today. And it just happened 3 weeks ago.
What?
China is lying to the American people.
But I want to go back, ma'am. I want to go back and find out where you were when you was unplugging the people, the old people. You still a nurse?
No, I'm retired.
Huh?
The E. coli back in the days. I was 21, 22 years old.
So they told you
I didn't have no choice. I was young. I was a child. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to listen to them.
No, you're supposed to take your crazy ass on home. Who told you to unplug the people?
But when you were 21, 22, you mean to tell me that you listened to everybody that was older than you? Now you know and I know, don't act stupid, that when we are the age that we were back then, we knew everything.
Goddamn crazy motherfucker! Couldn't nobody told me to go and unplug all the old people. So your assignment was to kill the old people.
I did not say my assignment was to kill old people. We had a choice. We keep young or kill the old.
So I'm kind of partial to that shit right now. So your job was to kill the old people.
It's 60 on up. Even New York mayor said that they didn't have a choice because they didn't have the ventilators. They didn't have a choice.
So wait a minute. If they didn't have no ventilator, so what y'all unplugging?
Only thing I'm trying to tell you, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
I am not lying.
All right, baby.
We got to keep the millennium up.
You a motherfucking lie. I don't give ladies. I don't give a fuck about no young folk living. God damn it. You a crazy motherfucker.
We don't need the old people anymore.
Yes, you a motherfucking lie. I'm old, motherfucker. Shit, you gonna talk about we don't need the old people no more. Bitch, is you crazy? Bitch, you crazy. We don't need the old people no more. Bitch, you lost your goddamn license. Motherfucker, shit. You a dumb motherfucker. We don't need the old people no more. You young motherfuckers like you. You some crazy. Bitch, you crazy. I don't give a damn, bitch. You was a crazy motherfucker.
I know now. What I'm saying is black people need to get together and find out the truth, because I know the truth, that they intentionally killing the black people because the white people eventually is going to be a minority.
How How old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 53. I told you
God
that.
damn it! Somebody need to come and unplug your motherfucking ass. It's time to unplug you. God damn it!
I was young. If your daughter, how old is your daughter now today? She's probably older than me.
No, my daughter ain't gonna. My daughter 32 years old.
Oh, she's a baby. Okay. She still got me.
She ain't a crazy motherfucker like you. You's a crazy motherfucker. Your ass, you just killing the goddamn people. You done sat here on the TV.
I'm retired.
You done sat here on the TV and admitted to murder.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
The white man told me it's best to kill off all the blacks.
So the white man told you to kill the black folk, and your ignorant ass, dumb bitch, you went and killed the black people, cause the white man told you.
Yeah, come on now, come on. The slavery days, come on, I don't even...
Bitch, you ain't been no slave. You ain't been no slave.
Yes, ma'am, you know that when it came to the white man, everybody loved the white man, you know that.
Bitch, you crazy. Bitch, you are... What's your name, bitch? What's your name?
Oh, you gonna call me a bitch?
Yeah, you's a crazy bitch at that.
Well, I'm not a bitch.
Yes, you are. You out here killing the people.
I'm not a bitch. We are Americans.
No, you's a bitch in America. You out here killing off the goddamn old people.
But all thing I'm saying is, nobody, when it comes to a black woman, is a bitch. All thing
You are.
I'm tell you,
You
sweetheart,
done kill off the old people. What were some of the names of them people you killed?
I killed those white people too.
Well, goddamn, bitch.
I told you we had to choose the young over the old. I told you that, but the majority was black.
I'm gonna give your number to the FBI.
But go ahead and do what you gotta do. Because I'm ready to tell on everybody, even though half of them already dead.
Who told you to do the killing? What's the name of the people? What hospital was you in killing?
I'm not saying myself, the whole entire hospital.
I mean, what hospital was it?
I told you, New York.
You just said Chicago.
Grady. I went to Grady in Atlanta too.
Baby, you wasn't no goddamn traveling nurse. Your ass psychotic. They put your ass out the hospital. Your ass was.
I told you I was 22. I quit.
Your ass was in Bellevue. You was in a mental hospital.
I told you I was 22 years old.
Your ass was in the mental hospital. Your ass was in the mental hospital.
Baby, don't you know it's a lot of people in New York that quit?
What size is your straight jacket?
In New York.
What size is your straight jacket?
For this coronavirus, and you know it.
Okay, baby, I'm talking.
Like
Okay, baby, you finna drive me back to start the drinking. I stopped drinking. Baby, you mental. Ma'am, did you take your lithium for the day? No, ma'am.
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about.
No, ma'am, I'm gonna get your ass off. Bitch, you ain't got no goddamn show. Ma'am, bye. Oh no, I can't take it no more. I took all I could take. I ain't got no liquor here.
No.
I stopped drinking. I ain't got no wine. We got a bottle of wine for the communion too, ain't we? Ain't got none here.
None. In this.
She crazy. Oh Lord, here's somebody else from Florida.
Why?
Oh.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press...
Go ahead.
Hey man, sorry Thaddeus, I was watching your show, man. I told her to rock. You talk to a rockhead, man.
Speak up, brother. I can barely hear you.
I told the lady the rock that you was just talking to.
Okay, brother. Have a good one. Bye.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you...
Call from...
Charles.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Go ahead.
Alright, man. That woman was fucking crazy. I mean, I I just can't. For real. But I want to talk about some other shit that's bothering me about this whole corona shit and everything, and how this man is trying to hold on to his office. Come hell or high water.
Man, you got to speak up for me now. I know you sound like you're cool, man. But talk up a little bit for me so we can hear you.
Nah, sorry about that. Nah, I was saying, now we'll talk about this man that's supposed to be our president and how he's trying to hold on to this office no matter what. Trying to do all kinds of shit that just ain't right. And as far as this coronavirus goes, I do believe that, distancing is the key. Because when it comes to the media, you gotta take that shit with a grain of salt. It's really fuck what they say, watch what they do. And I've been watching some of the shit that they've been doing, and his response to this is less than lackluster. I mean, this is just as bad as when that boy, his fucked up response when Katrina hit. I'm just saying, I don't feel like it's necessarily targeted towards any particular group or whatever, although they say, people with predisposed positions are more susceptible or whatever. Even they got some bullshit down here called the Georgia Guidestones, and they say to keep the earth at a minimum of 500 million people, and globally, and that's like it if we want to maintain a balance between nature and humanity. These people got some really whacked out ideas, and a lot of them are deep in the cogs and wheels of legislation or whatever, and it's been that way for a while. And then you get this stupid motherfucker that get up in here, and he just really stirred in a pot that was really, 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 if you ask me, trying to cool down or whatever. It took a long time for us to get to this point or whatever, because just like you said earlier, they sold us. They got rid of us and shipped us off over here. So it's like, man, we've been their test subjects ever since they've been here. And now they done flipped the script with this new age shit and just put it under different names. A slave ship is a slave ship.
All right, brother.
No matter what it is, it take many, many forms.
Okay. All right, brother. Thank you so much. He too cool. He got a pale mail in his mouth. Damn. 901-231-9239. And y'all don't want to pay $5 for this? This is the greatest show on earth. You ain't gonna find a talk show in America like this one right here. I read it right now. They're gonna pay you $5 or your $50. Cussing Pastor TV.com. We're gonna be doing it each and every day. Ooh, God. Whew. Lord have mercy. Come on. God, get somebody with some sense. That lady done sit here and admitted to killing folk. I kill white people too. Bitch, that's what they gonna get your ass for. Damn. I kill white people too. I didn't just kill niggas. I kill white people too. We had to kill them so the young people could live. Damn. Whew. Whew. I can see in my mind. I can see that dumb bitch. I don't do block numbers, so if you don't want to identify yourself, call somebody that like you. I don't. I can see her in the ward. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just put a plug. Oh, you yawn. Let me see if I can plug you back in. Oh, God. God. But that's the way of the world. Also, on the Cussing Pastor app, you can hear my blues show in the morning. We added that to it in the morning, so you can go back. I'm trying to figure out a way to. I don't know how we would do that. It's record the blues show, but the TuneIn app, you can listen to it. You can listen to me play the blues in the morning from 6 until 9.
Yeah.
To accept, press 1.
On the app.
Send a voicemail.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon. Well, good evening, Pastor. This is Anna from Houston. And I just have a question. I see your theory saying that you think this coronavirus was put into place to try to take out black people. So why have so many white people died from the virus?
Well, ma'am, I'm just putting it out there. The report came out this morning that we were more susceptible than whites are. I think that if my theory is correct, and I'm not saying that it is, that this was made up, since this is a new strand, that it was made up in a laboratory and it just got out of hand, baby. That's my position on that.
Could be, but they're saying that black people are falling victim more because a lot of us already have pre-existing health conditions.
So you don't think white folk? You don't think white folk got preconditions? I know some.
Absolutely, but black people tend to be, or minorities in general, tend to be the ones who have more of those conditions.
How do you say that? What do you base that on?
Well, that's just the facts. If you look at just in America, the obesity, it's more so black people.
So you've got some statistics on all black people?
Well, of course not on all black people. I mean, speaking generally.
So but where are your statistics, baby?
These are just studies that I've read.
What's the name of the study?
I don't have the name of the studies. You can Google it.
No, I know you're the one that's bringing it. You're the one that's bringing it up, and I'm sure that if you're going to bring up the studies that you have studied, that you at least know the name of the study that you studied.
You can go on any.
No, I didn't ask you what I can go on. You brought up.
Okay.
You brought up what the research that you have studied. Isn't that what you said?
It is correct.
So then, if you have studied something, at least you ought to know what it is that you studied.
I understand what you're saying, but I didn't make a note of the names of all the different.
So you're telling me you studied something and don't know what you studied.
It's not that I don't know what I studied. I don't have all the names, but these are just facts that everyone should know.
Well, no, I mean, but see, I like to know where you're getting your information from when we're talking about research. If you're going to bring up the subject that of you studied and some research, at least know the name of what it is that you researched.
That's valid. So next time I'll have the names.
Then next time we'll talk. Have a good day.
All right, have a good night.
And don't bring me that bullshit about research. But bring me the name of where you're coming from. I'm not going to say that everybody that, and I'm not even saying that my theory is correct. I'm a talk show host. I'm putting it out there. But I'm not going to say that everybody died because they wasn't eating right or they got the diabetes. It's some white people got some diabetes too. Hell, there's some sick white people. How come all of us got to be the one that's sick? What about poor white folk? Okay, Poor white folk. It's a white folk that eat some pig. Eat some pig feet and pig ass. I mean pig knuckles and all the stuff. Okay? Alright. 901-231-9239. And I like you educated folk. I love y'all. Yeah, y'all come to me with your educated views. Don't come to me talking about what I've researched and I've read. Well, damn, tell me the name of the study. And tell me what y'all, you know. And why is it? See, just because white folks tell you that y'all dying because y'all got the diabetes and all that shit, am I supposed to believe it just because the white folks say it? What are you basing on? Let's go to Longview, Texas.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Go ahead, you're on there.
Yes, the only thing that I don't agree with some of the previous callers is that the bad diet is an American problem, not a black, not a white Italian. I know plenty of white people with high blood pressure. Diabetes is not a poor disease per se. There are a lot of people with money, white people too, who succumb to heart disease, whether it's from old age or eating wrong or, I mean, hell, you can exercise every day and still succumb to some of those things. So I don't like that they're putting the narrative that, oh, the black people got it, and they're going to spread it more amongst themselves since they have such a poor diet. They're giving one side. Every black person is not unhealthy, and that's the narrative that I don't like. An American diet is bad compared to other countries. So it's not right to say that black people are going to get it and die from it just because we allegedly have more high blood pressure and diabetes. I think high blood pressure is an American thing, and that's just my opinion. Because I even know a few Asians with high blood pressure that live in America. So I wouldn't say it's just us, black people, that has those type of diseases.
All right. Thank you so much, here.
Thank you.
All right. 901-231-9239. That's my number, and you are in tune to the most controversial TV talk show anywhere in the country. And I invite you, if you want to keep on and maintain this conversation, go to CussingPastorTV.com and subscribe now. Let's go to Nashville, Tennessee.
Ashley?
To accept, press.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Hi, Thaddeus. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Donald.
I agree with your last caller about most white people being extremely sick as well. It's not just black folks that's sick out here. I own a corporation, and the majority of my customers are white males.
Okay.
These white men, older white gentlemen, these white gentlemen are extremely, extremely sick. They have the same sicknesses that they claim that only black people have, which is high blood pressure, diabetes, Parkinson's disease. They got all of these old people's diseases the same way our black folks have diseases too, especially high blood pressure. And so their healthcare, the healthcare needs to do some sort of statistical analysis about whites and blacks. But I think that's just the narrative that they're trying to portray upon black people, that we're the sick ones and they're the well ones. When a majority of them, they're all, white folks, they crazy. They on that, what you call that?
Myth.
Yeah, they on a whole lot of medicine. But not just sickness medicine. They take that, what's that stuff where they take it when they crazy, but they have to keep it Ritalin and all that stuff to keep them going crazy.
Okay.
That's what they take.
There's a whole lot of crazy white folk. I mean, we ain't the only somebody on the planet crazy.
Oh yeah, and they have to wake up in order for them to function throughout their day. They have to take that medicine, and that medicine is expensive. It's way more expensive than a blood pressure pill. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, Donna. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Call from to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
All right. You're in Nashville, Tennessee. Also, go ahead.
Okay. It concerns me that they're not retesting people. You know what I mean? After they tested positive,
They're not doing what to. Wait a minute, babe. They're not doing what to people?
they're not retesting people.
Retesting.
Like when they tell them to self-quarantine, they're not retesting them to see if they still. I saw a video earlier where a woman had tested positive and she went into quarantine. And she went back to her PCP to get another test, and he said that they don't retest. So he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it in the office. So he sent her to another, driver thing, and she tested positive again. So my thing is, why are they not retesting people after this 2-week quarantine? How do you know that it's done with after 2 weeks?
Well, I think that there may be people that are walking around with it.
With it, they don't even know.
Right.
And it's messed up because, it's too many unanswered, and they don't know to answer the questions. They don't know what's going on, and that's what's scary. We don't know. There ain't no cure. We don't know where it's coming from, and it's just a mess.
Yeah.
And it's scary because I'm still working. And I don't feel like my job is essential, but I'm still working and I still have to do what I have to do. But it's just pitiful that people ain't trying to stay at home and trying to limit contact.
But wait a minute. See, when you say that, how come you ain't at home?
Because I have to work.
Wait a minute. You ain't the only somebody that got to work.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. They flexing the word essential. You know what I mean?
But when you make the statement that you don't see why folks don't stay at home, hell, you stay at home.
But what I'm saying is they're not closing down enough to make people stay at home. The more options people have, the more they're gonna go out. You know what I mean? What kind of
job do you have, though?
I sell swimming pool. I'm an assistant manager at a swimming pool company.
That showing the fuck ain't, baby. That showing the fuck ain't essential.
That's what I'm saying. But if I stop going to work, I don't get paid.
Okay, so then that's the same thing with other folks. What in the hell buying a swimming pool right now? Ain't nobody buying no damn swimming pool.
You think I'm lying? We doing $7,000-$8,000 in sales every day.
You said
because these people ain't sitting down because then when they come in, they say, y'all are not essential, but I saw y'all open, so I came in. And the more options you give people to go to, the more they're going to go to. I appreciate you having church. I wish somebody was having church around here where I'm from, because if you got a swimming pool company open, then hell, you should have church open. Yeah. And I appreciate you having your church. You know what I mean? If I was in Memphis, I'd be there. Because if I'm going to a swimming pool company and these people come in every day supposedly, then why shouldn't I come on to church?
That's right, baby. Whenever you get to Memphis, come on.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm glad you done got your new church, and I'm glad you done got your new station. Go Dale. You done did the thing, girl. But I'm so happy
she thinks she's smart.
You decided to go on your own. And I'm going to pay my $5 because I've been watching you so long, and it ain't no way I can't pay my $5 because I don't know what I would do from 7 to 9 every night.
I don't know what y'all do either.
I don't know what I would do. Me and my boyfriend sit every night, and he'd be like, call in. And I'm like, I ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna pay the $5. I can't help it. I'm gonna be waiting on your $5 tonight, yeah. I'm gonna stay up all night waiting on your $5. Don't say about it now. I might pay it tomorrow. I gotta go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna pay it. It ain't gonna be in Brandy Love. It's gonna be in Christy Branham. But I'm gonna get my $5. I got to watch got you. I can't miss you.
Thank you, baby. Yeah, I appreciate you.
All right,
All
I
right.
love y'all, and I'm glad y'all doing good.
Thank you, baby.
And I'll be
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, baby. Yeah, when you come on to Memphis, come to 1008 East Macklemore, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. They call me the Cussing Pastor. Why they call you that? Somebody was reading my old lady was reading my truck the other day. Why they call you the Cussing Pastor? 'Cause goddamn it, I can cuss. Ugh. You don't know Jesus. I bet I know him more than you. At least I ain't walking. I mean, Jesus got a chariot and I got a truck.
Send a voicemail. Press 2.
You on there? Go ahead.
Hey, Pastor. Nice to hear your voice.
Thank you, baby.
I'm just trying to get some advice on how I should go about letting people know about what's really going on, but in a loving way.
Let them know what's going
I
on.
find that I get upset with people because I'm like, well, you don't see what they're doing, and you don't see. But I know I was once that person at one point. But now, when you get to a certain point in your life, you trying to tell folks and you trying to get them to wake up.
What you trying to get them to wake up to, baby?
I'm just trying to get people to wake up and see that what the government does, the tricks that they play, the things that they do. I'm not saying the virus isn't real. I believe that it's real and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get people to wake up. Why are y'all running to these hospitals and stuff like that? Why are y'all downplaying utilizing like CMOS, elderberry? Why are we downplaying that?
Using what, baby?
Huh?
Using some what now?
CMOS, elderberry, just things
Wait,
like that. When people say you need to use
All right,
these things.
what, let me ask you some questions, baby, because I be trying to know. What the damn, what I'm gonna take the sea moss for?
Well, the CMOS helps with your immune system. It has 102 minerals in it that your body needs.
And what the elderberry do?
The elderberry also helps with your immune system. It's going to help with cold and flu symptoms.
Okay.
I'm just worried about people that are Christians, and y'all the main people that's nervous and scared. But if you was a Christian and you was reading your Bible, you should. I'm not saying you should be nervous. You shouldn't be nervous, but you shouldn't just be scared. You should be reading your Bible. If you know your Bible so hard, so tough. That's what I'm trying to deliver a message to people without being rude. Because I don't think it should come from a rude place if I'm trying to get somebody to receive something. That's all.
Well, I mean, tell them to listen to me. I'll be rude for you. I'm gonna give me some. Where do you get them elderberries at?
You can find elderberry. Well, I bought it online from this
Whole
website
Foods,
called
okay.
Natural.
Yeah, baby, at 63 years old, I'm trying to take everything I think that's going to keep me here another 63. So I'm going to get this,
Absolutely.
because I want to live.
Me too.
I ain't ready to see
And
Jesus.
I don't eat everything right, but I take heed when I listen to certain things, and I try to do stuff.
Okay.
I just don't understand why people aren't open and receptive of people telling them alternative things to do.
Well, I mean, because we have been programmed and conditioned to believe only certain things work for us.
That's the,
You know, and I think that God put everything that we need for life in the ground. You know?
I agree.
And because what did we do before we had Walgreens and CVC? God put the herbs like marijuana in the ground. Okay, everything that we need is in the ground. God has prepared everything that we need, but you know now we got more sense than God. So, but baby, I'm trying to get everything. I'm trying to get everything that I can get that's gonna keep me here. Now, is elderberry a juice or is it a berry?
It's a berry, but people make it into a juice.
It's just like, what my pomegranate?
It's not that big.
Huh?
It don't come
But
like
I've never actually. The berry looks like it's like
I need
berries,
some.
like blueberries or something.
Yeah, it's just like I didn't know about pomegranate juice. Okay, I deal with
Pomegranate juice is good for you?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, pomegranate juice, and I found out about this. I deal with high blood pressure, okay? And I got Dale getting me something right now. You can drink pomegranate juice, and it takes your blood pressure down.
Oh, really?
I didn't believe it at first. And I keep on my desk, I keep my little blood pressure machine right here on my desk. Okay? Because, you know, the older you get, you be trying to stay here. So you keep your apparatuses right here. So this was one of these days, my blood pressure was extremely high. I was in the old building. And I think it was your grandmama. It was her grandmama. Her grandmama, real old. Ooh, if her grandmama hear me say that. But she's 88 years old. And she's been around. So she had them grandmama remedies. And you have to listen to them old people with them old people remedies. And they still here at 88. Okay? They know something. So she told, and she told Dale about pomegranate juice. And I went and got some pomegranate juice. And I took my blood pressure. Before then, it was high. Then when I took the pomegranate juice, it brought my blood pressure all the way down. And I got me a little bit right here. I'm finna sip me a little bit of pomegranate juice right now.
I ain't never ate an actual pomegranate.
Well, I get it in the juice. I get it in the juice. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm gonna have to write that down for my grandmother because she has high blood pressure herself.
Yeah, it like whatever it is now, it'll bring my blood pressure down within limits. Okay.
Okay.
All right, darling. Thank you so much. Yeah?
Well, thank you very much, Pastor.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Can we take some more commercials? All right. I hope that you are enjoying the show tonight. And I hope that you enjoy it, that it's non-filtered now. No censoring, you know. And we're just going to bring you information on a daily basis. I invite you right now, because after Friday night, Monday night when I come back, you'll only be able to catch me on CussingPastorTV.com. Okay? CussingPastorTV.com. Go and spend your $5, or if you got your $50 right now, go ahead and do it. Okay? It's going to be worth it, baby. I'm going to bring you some information that you can't get anywhere, baby. Anywhere. And also, it's got my blues show every morning between 6 and 9. All you got to do is go to the site, and I got you. You'll hear the best in blues, and I was off the chain this morning. Yes, I was. All right, let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back.
Tiger Bond.
Is it rolling? This morning. Yes, I was. All right, let's take a commercial break, and we'll be back. What's wrong? All right. Tiger Bundy, y'all go to jail. Y'all, they'll get you out of jail. But the only court that's open right now is the domestic violence court. That's the only court that's open right now. All right, what time is it? My time almost gone for the day. Are you all enjoying this deep conversations that we're having? And the conversations will graduate from this subject, but I guess this is the biggest thing that is happening on the planet right now, is this conversation about the coronavirus. I want to remind you about DMC Food Mart, 54 East Fairway. That's down in the Westwood area. If you are hungry in the morning times, that's the place you need to go. If you're down in that Westwood area, and especially if you're locked in with somebody that can't cook in the quarantine, then you need to go by 54 East Fairway. It's right next door to DMC Cleaners. So you can take your cleaners, your clothes to the cleaners, and get you a meal at the same time. They're open at the same time, Monday through Saturdays, from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., the same time that the cleaners is open. Black owned. And as I was sharing with some of you the other day, that if you're looking for a business to start yourself a cleaning business. Go into the cleaners business and let DMC Dry Cleaning clean your clothes. You drop off, let your place be a drop off. They drop them off. They don't know that you ain't got no plant in the place, and you just go head on and take your clothes over to DMC. They do the cleaning for you, and you make the money. All right. 901-231-9239 is my number. I've got roughly about 10 minutes left in the show on tonight. Love to get you on. I do not do, God damn it, how many times I gotta tell you, I don't do if you're blocking your motherfucking number, you's a dumb motherfucker. With your coward ass, I ain't gonna talk to you. Okay? I'm not gonna talk to you at all. I don't talk to block numbers. If you got something to say, be bold enough to let your number be seen. People being quarantined, about to be moving furniture, so of course the domestic violence court would be open. No, that's not necessarily so. There are folks there are women who are getting their ass whooped when they ain't in quarantine. Okay, so there's a lot going on in our society. But we've got to have a plan. Why is Nashville so hot tonight?
Danielle. Call from.
Wait a minute, let me get back to here.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Go ahead.
Hey, Pastor.
Ma'am, go ahead.
Hey, Pastor.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Pastor. Hello?
Ma'am, if you got something to say it or bye.
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
Ma'am, go ahead with your conversation. All right, get your ignorant ass off the phone. Damn. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. I think that this has been a very interesting conversation tonight. Even from the lunatics, even to the few rational calls that I've had. What's the name of the Cussing Pastor app? CussingPastorTV.com. And it will not, there will be no more free after Friday night. No more free. You will not be able to share anything that is on the site anywhere. Okay? And we're just going to make what we're doing now grow. What time is it? 8 minutes left in the show on tonight. 901-231-9239. Let's go to Memphis, Tennessee.
From. To accept.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Another dumb motherfucker. And see what I do with dumb motherfuckers. We're going to just take your number out where you can't even call me at all. Area code 901-268-8513. We just block you out the system. Yeah. Okay. It works like that. All right. How many minutes I got left? 7 minutes. Let me take these 7 minutes and say this. That I'm building another media platform with what I'm doing. I'm going to bring you the best information that you're going to find anywhere. I'm also looking for people who may want to also put your own program. Yeah, it ain't free, baby. No, ain't nothing free. But I'm willing to work with you. If you're on some other TV network and you want to be on a network and less billing, and you're not censored, you can say what you need to say as long as you're talking about issues and what you're saying, you can back up what it is that you're saying. I'd love to have you a part of what we're doing. You can go back and see all of my videos and tapes and things of that particular nature on this. Listen to the blues first thing in the morning, but you got me wherever you go for the best in information. I urge you right now, CussingPastorTV.com. CussingPastorTV, .com. Totally one word. I'm going to continue to bring you nothing but the best in information. All right. I think we're going to wind it on down. Dale, the phone ain't ringing. And I've got roughly 6 minutes left. Pomegranate. Get your blood pressure down. Try it, okay? Pomegranate. All right, Dale. It's been a good night. I'm tired and I'm ready to go. Lay down, rest. Someone says I'm about to sign up now. All of you need to go right now. CussingPastorTV.com. It's going to get real raw, and I'm going to deal with some real raw and law. Damn, the phone wouldn't ring as I'm getting ready. Let's go to Las Vegas.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, who is this?
This is Beverly Porges from Las Vegas.
Go ahead, man.
Hi, I just want to compliment you on all that you do and how you make sure that everybody knows about what's going on in the world. And you keep on doing what you're doing. But I had a question. What do you do when I already have subscribed to you before you're getting to ask people for it to subscribe? I already had did that.
Okay, well, all you need to do now is pay.
Huh?
All you got to do is come on, pay the $5, baby.
Okay, so if I already subscribed for you,
Ma'am, there will be no free subscriptions. Pay the $5, baby.
Okay. All right. I will do that, and you keep on doing what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Just that simple. Just that simple. Will we be able to chat and come in like here? Yeah. Yeah. You certainly will. Okay. But come on with your $5 tonight. Or your $50 for the year. That's a savings of $10 for the year. So, but if you don't pay the $5, you will not be able to access me in any shape, form, or fashion. You were looking on the cameras, you saw something? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Now that all of that is over, all of that is done, I'm going home and rest. I put about my first 10 songs, 10 or 15 songs together for in the morning. And then a lot of mornings I got all 10 of those songs or 15 of those songs, and they'll change because of the mood that I'm in or the mood that my audience is in. But I invite you to tune in the morning at 6 a.m. Central. Will you do that? I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing you in the morning. Okay? You're also able to hear my blues show on CussingPastorTV.com in the morning. Vince Johnson, he just came on board. All right, I'm out of here until 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. You have a simply marvelous day.